What's good, Paulie? Gay, 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 gay. It's your boy, KeeSeeY. Thank you for coming into my channel. Today I'm doing another video reaction. This time it's BB King, and he talks about Elvis Presley. I kind of know who BB King is. You know, to be honest, I really don't know who BB King is. I kind of know who he is. He's like an artist, musician back in the day, because I heard his name before. I'm pretty sure I heard some of his songs. I know my grandma, my grandpa, they were big fans of BB King. For 100%, they were big fans of him. I feel like I've heard a few of his songs before. I just can't name any of them off the top of my head. But yeah, I've heard his name. 100% heard his name. But I'm interested to hear what he has to say. I've only heard good things about him. I've only watched one video that wasn't great about Elvis, but I believe that was false. Those are false claims. So let's just jump into this video.
The people you've known. You knew Elvis before he was big.
Yes.
And you knew him after he was big.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
I didn't know that.
Elvis was very shy when I first met him. When I first met him,
Was it Sun Studio? Where was it?
Sun Studio in Memphis there.
My bad. I'm gonna pause it real quick because I had just watched an interview when it was actually Elvis in the interview. I'm glad. I get excited because I always wanted to watch a video of just Elvis talking, and I thought he was an extrovert. He said he was shy, so shyness doesn't equate to introversion, but I would assume that he was more of an introvert. And BB King said he was shy when he first met him, so that's interesting to me.
Sun Studio in Memphis there. Dewey Phillips was the disc jockey, and his brother Sam Phillips was on the station. So I used to go out to the studio, and my company that I worked for at the time would always contract Mr. Phillips to let us in anytime that we had something to record.
He's a guitarist.
Usually Elvis would be there practicing a lot of times. He had several people, but at that time he was a handsome guy, good looking. I didn't think too much about his playing or singing. I mean, he was okay, but I didn't see at that time what I saw later on. But he would talk, and it was, you know.
Interested in your music?
He would watch. He didn't ask questions a lot, but he would watch.
Because a lot of people, when they heard Elvis, thought he was black, didn't they?
At first, yes.
Yeah,
really?
they said he was playing black music. He's a white guy.
Yeah, but see, at first he was playing more like rockabilly. He wasn't really getting into the things that he started to do later.
Okay.
But when he started to do that, then he started to turn heads, including mine.
Yeah, it did.
See, that's interesting. I wouldn't expect a lot of people to say that they thought he was a black guy. Now, I know in this generation, there's a few artists that when I first heard them, I thought they were black. So Post Malone, he's one of them. There's a few more other artists like that that when I first heard, I was like, oh, is this a black person? And then when I saw him, I was like, what? This whole time, you know what I'm saying? They had me confused. But I mean, I still listen to him to this day. I know maybe there's a lot of older people watch this video. Maybe there's some younger people like me that are going through this journey with me, trying to just learn about Elvis. So if you're young, you know who Post Malone is. That's great. But if you're older and you haven't listened to any of his music, I think you guys should maybe check him out. He's a great artist. I've seen a lot of older people. I know the newer music now is just a lot of cussing, profanity. He has a few songs like that, but I think most of his songs, he has a nice voice, and I won't say most of his songs are bad. I feel like he makes great songs. Maybe some do have a little bit of those words, but they're not as bad compared to other songs. So you guys should definitely check him out if you haven't already listened to him.
But when he started to do that, then he started to turn heads, including mine.
Yeah, it did. So what did you see then?
I saw that he had everything. The looks, he had the talent.
He had the rhythm, the soul.
He had everything. To me, he had everything. You know, you started looking at the guys, God almighty, he's handsome, he's tall, he looks good, he can sing, he can play.
Got a lot of women.
Well, I didn't see, you know, I didn't see women disliking him, but he was just, I didn't see him after them either. But I guess had I been handsome like that, I probably would have.
Sure. And also, I know another thing is, I'm pretty sure when I reacted to Elvis in the black community, this interview was up there, but I didn't see like the full interview. I only saw like bits and pieces of it. They had that like last part, because then I remember I was like, oh, he said that. I remember hearing that before, but yeah, there's only that last part of it. But here, I'm gonna react to this video as well. So this is Neil Diamond. He talks about Elvis on August the 16th. This is 2005 when he talked about him. I have no clue who Neil Diamond is. I'll just be honest with y'all right up the bat. I'd never heard of him.
Covered Sweet Caroline on stage. Did you ever get the chance to see him
perform? Oh, hold up. I don't know who Neil Diamond. I'm getting tongue twisted. Neil Diamond is one of my favorite artists. I'll be honest with y'all. I've heard like 2 or 3 songs. Oh my goodness. And then hold up. Sweet Caroline. Ba ba ba. That's probably my favorite song of all time. Oh my. You guys don't understand. I'm having a moment right now. I'm having a moment. Neil Diamond? That's him? What? What? Is he still alive to this day in 2022? I mean, this was 2005, so this was like, what, 17 years ago? But Neil Diamond is amazing, man. What? What? Guys, I go to NC State. On every single football game, Sweet Caroline is being played. Y'all don't understand. Sweet Caroline. That song is being played. Great song.
I never saw Elvis perform Sweet Caroline, although I did see him perform in Vegas. I went down there and he was performing live. I'd never seen him before, and you know, he was Elvis Presley, and I was awed. He was an amazing live performer. He was electric, and he was wonderful. And halfway through his show, he introduced me. I was in the audience, and he introduced me. And you know, it's like worshiping a god, and that god is saying, "Oh, stand up! I like this person in the world. Why don't you meet him?" And my God, and you know, so I stood up, and then the audience started to cheer, and they started to say, "Get up on stage and, you know, sing together." You know, no, I couldn't possibly. It's
what?
And he saw I was uncomfortable with it. He said, "Well, he's on holiday now, so leave him alone, let him enjoy the show." And
that was a great impression, by the way. But man, that would have been iconic if them two sang together. I wonder if they ever did perform together.
He's on holiday now, so leave him alone, let him enjoy the show. And they did.
Does a part of you regret that you didn't take that opportunity to hop up and sing with Elvis?
You know, I've thought about it over the years of what would I do, what songs would we do, and it's not a good idea to come up and sing with another performer when it's their show and it's their band.
Okay.
I do know that, and I'm glad I didn't, because I don't think it would have been a good idea to touch that, you know, the hem of the god. He was amazing. He was warm and very generous to me, and I think it's best left at that.
Okay. That's cool. That was a nice little interview from Neil Diamond. I enjoyed that a lot. But yeah, guys, man, I like both interviews. They were both informative, interesting. I like both of them. That was my first time seeing Neil Diamond actually talk. He has a great voice, great speaking voice, and a wonderful singing voice. So, man, I only heard 2 of his songs, so it's interesting that I'll probably even hear a little bit more of him. So anyway, guys, and also B.B. King, I haven't heard any of his guitar things, maybe once, I don't know. But on that note, if you made it to the end of this video, please subscribe, like the video if you liked it. And on that note, it's your boy KeeSeeY and Polly gang. We out.